What's going on, guys? It's Cheesy and welcome back to another episode. So this video is very similar to my last one in the fact that it's talking about hardware, and I see myself doing a few of these videos every now and then, but nothing too consistent like maybe the F1 videos that I'll post or the sim racing videos that I'll post. But these are just some things about my setups that I'll keep you guys up to speed. So as you guys can probably see on the screen, it says it's talking about my gaming and recording PC. So I have one setup for both. Some people have both or two separate ones, but that's not the case with me right now, or maybe not with me yet. So I might decide to upgrade later if I'm still enjoying this and making content for you guys. So what I'll do is I'll go over all the parts and hardware, and then I'll talk into some specifications of the hardware with you guys, and then I'll show you guys a couple pictures of my setup or my PC as it is right now. And if you guys will enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, to let me know that. If you don't, let me know what you want me to improve in the comments, and if you guys want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. So I built this computer back in I believe it was April of this year, so it's been a while, and I did build it myself. So I had to choose all the components and put it together, and if you guys are interested, I'll be talking through the parts, and I'll have the Amazon descriptions down below, so you guys can check them out if you guys feel inclined. Although there have been new parts that have been brought up to the PC scene since then. They're still good parts, and they're still running all the games that I want to, and all the games that I play with high frame rates and no lag. So for my processor, I chose the AMD Ryzen 7 2700X. This is part of the Ryzen second generation series. So there's 3 generations. This is part of the second one. So it does come in a middle range. I believe it was $400, or actually I think it was 200. Yeah, I believe it was 200. So there's 8 cores and 16 threads. My clock right now is 3.7 gigahertz, which is the base, and then but you can boost it up to 4.3 gigahertz. So it has a lot of compatibility, or a lot of margin for improvement. And so it does come with the cooler, as you guys will see in the later pictures of my computer, or you guys can see also on the box. But that is the processor. So next up, we'll be talking about the motherboard. So for the motherboard, I went for the ROG Strix B450F gaming motherboard. And this motherboard, although it doesn't have all the HDMI ports that you want, I don't think there's a computer with as many HDMI ports as sim racers or any gamers want. But that's alright, you can buy USB hub or USB extension. It does not come in with any Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, but it does supply me with 4 RAM slots, and can have further customization with any water cooling or anything of that sort. And I've been enjoying it thus far, and I think it has been supplying me good. I think I've gotten a lot of use out of this motherboard, and if I wanted to upgrade a CPU, a GPU, or RAM in the future, I would be able to. So there's expansion capabilities with this. So then moving on to the RAM, I went with the Corsair, I believe it was DDR4 3200, 32 gigabytes. So that's a mouthful to say, but that is what I went for. And it is broken up into 8 per slot. So 8 per DIMM slot is the way that I have it, and it's RGB, so it's pretty cool to look at. You can program it to any colors you like. Now I have it just floating through faded colors, but it's pretty cool. So then to move on to my GPU, the beefy part of the computer, the thing that's running all my frames, and probably the most important part, I would say, of this computer, it would probably be, the most important. It's the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 Super 8GB card. So this card is pretty nice, and it's done me good thus far, and it doesn't use up a whole lot of energy or watts from the power supply. So I did go with a lower level power supply. It's a 830 or 850, I believe. So it has some expansion capability, but not that much. You would need to go to 1,000 or 1,200 if you wanted to get the max amount of expansion capability that you can. But it is a nice card, and it has it's very good. So it's 16 PCI Express, as I said, or I believe I said that, but that's the input that it has. It has a DVI, HDMI, and display port, and a USB-C out port. So any kind of monitor you have, anything that you want to plug it into, it's able to do that. And I found that very helpful, as sometimes I may have an old monitor. My parents had an old Dell monitor from the 2000s that I use when I'm up and running Discord. So I think that's pretty cool, and it's an 8GB card, and it'll run F1 smoothly. F1's not a very intensive game, but I know that some of you guys probably play Fortnite, Call of Duty, or Rainbow, and those games can all run perfectly smooth, no issues at the highest resolution. I think I'm getting somewhere from 150 to 200 frames per second with those graphics cards, and with those graphics turned all the way up. So I've been enjoying myself playing those games and all the sim titles that I play for you guys. So we'll take a look now at my build. I know I didn't go through any of the cables that I had. As you guys can see, we'll see in the picture, there's a white cable. I didn't go through any of the power supply that I used, and I didn't go through the process of building it. Excuse me, I'll save that for a later episode if you guys want to see that. So let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see that, because it is something that I'm willing to share. It's something that I have a passion for. I've really enjoyed building computers, and I think that maybe in the near future I might upgrade, and I might maybe even use the GPU that I have to supply for a streaming / sim racing computer, so I can use this for editing. But I think that'll be pretty fun. So if you guys want to see that, be sure to leave it in the comments below. So that wraps up this video, guys. If you enjoyed, as I said, hit the thumbs up button, and hope you guys take care. Have a blessed day, and until next time, peace.